Hi teachers, this video will instruct you on how to add HMH resources directly into your Blend page. So let's get started. First off, right here, what you see is I took some books from the Rigby Leveled Library and I have made links so that they have a little classroom library, and if you click on the book title, it takes you to this page where you are still in Blend and you can see the book that you want to read. And so this is just one of the resources that you have available. So let's walk through how to do this. So from your modules tab, there's actually two different ways. You can either have a module and you can click the little plus button in the top right corner and add an assignment. So you have a lot of different choices, but you want to add an assignment. And then you can click New Assignment. And this one I'm going to add is called Slow-Mo Man. And then you can see it right here, Slow-Mo Man. And I have to go in and click on this book. And right now it's an assignment, it's empty, it has no content, there's nothing here. And what I need to do is edit this. So I go to Edit. And just like a regular assignment, I have a lot of different choices that I have. I can type in notes or instructions or whatever I need to here. I can change the points. And the most important thing that we're going to do right here is we need to change the type of submission that this is. Because for the HMH, you need to use an external tool. So I'm at submission type, I'm choosing external tool. And then I click on Find. And I get this menu box here. And in the center, I'm going to scroll down. And the tool that I'm looking for is the HMH Launch Deep Linking Tool. When I find this in the list, I click on it. And in my window, what's going to open up is a link to HMH directly. And you can see, like, it opens up to whatever I was searching for last. And the last thing I added was this book, The Princess Carpet. So if you know the name of your book, you can go in here and add Slow-Mo Man. So search, I know it's in 3rd grade. And I can click search. And it happens to be the first thing up here. Now, notice as you look at this window, there are a couple of different options. There are 3 different options for this one particularly. There's this take and teach lesson, but notice it just says open, and we don't want to open. For this tool to work, what we want to do is create a deep link. So I click Create Deep Link, and it just takes me back to the screen. And at first it seems like nothing happened. But if you want to check, if you scroll down at the bottom here, there's now a URL here that's all in here that is linking to that Slow-Mo Man book. And it's just a bunch of, URL gobbledygook, but there it is. So I don't actually have to check this. I can just click Select. And then it moves the URL over here. Of course, you can also do like unlimited attempts. You can do when it's due. And then I want to push Save and Publish. That way I know that my students will be able to see this assignment. And when I click Save and Publish, there it goes. Slow-Mo Man is loaded up on the screen. Now, like I showed you in the assignment directions, if I wanted to go in and add directions above this, like read this and look for examples of character, right? Or some directions for the assignment, I could do that. And there it is. And so now when my kids click in it, the HMH is there. They can also choose more options here. They can turn on the audio. They can turn on the read along, highlighting. They can zoom in on the page if it's too small. They can also open notes. This is a really useful feature So to use the notes, they just, highlight something and then the note pops up and they can say, add a note. Slow-mo man is my favorite character. He's my favorite, right? And then all those notes will show up in there for your students. So that is one way to add an assignment. The other thing that you can do to add the assignments is you can go to assignments itself and you can just add stuff in. So same process, you would click plus assignment. You would name the assignment. So maybe we're going to put in quiz, right? Because another thing that you can link for your external tools is you can link quizzes. And the cool thing about this is it will actually make the assignment in HMH. So it'll be, it's going to collect all the data. So just for example purposes, let's say I was coming in here and I wanted from the first unit, I want to go to, maybe I'm looking for like the quiz from the first lesson, right? Now look how I've got so many links and most of these are the teacher stuff. So to see what I can give to the students, I can change my audience to student. And now I've got a lot of different options, vocabulary cards and things like that. That's still not what I'm looking for. So I can go over here to component and I can look for any specific things. I can also go to like instructional purpose and look for things or genre or format, right? So there's a lot of different choices there. Let's just scroll through and see what we've got. So there's a bunch of vocabulary cards, the My Book, some anchor charts. Now let's see what's on the second page here. There's some more anchor charts, and that's still not what I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a quiz. I'm going to go back to my module here. Let me just go to assessment and see what I can find. This is what I was looking for. So module assessments and things like that. Now what I really want is, I don't want these quizzes. These are the printable ones. I want the ones that are the online assessments. So there's one right there. Okay, so online assessments, leveled reader quiz, the Princess Carpet. That was what I was looking for. When I go to click create Deeplink on this, my view as a district personnel is going to look different than yours because I don't have a class. So when I click on this, it tells me create assignment, no classes, you'll be able to create assignments. When you click on this, it's going to pull up your assignment bar and let you pick the students that you want it assigned to. It's going to let you pick the dates that it's available or that it's due. And so you make all those selections and then click OK. And after you do that, it will go ahead and automatically make the assignment in HMH. And then it will allow you to do the same thing that we did before, where we added the tool in. So I'm sorry I can't show you that part. I'll have to get a teacher to demo their screen to make that happen. I'm going to back out of this for a second. Okay, so that is the other way to make an assignment. And you, like I said, you can do it in modules, you can do it in assignments. It doesn't really matter. Now I want to go back to this leveled library because we just added Slow-Mo Man here. But what I really want is I want a cool like picture of it and it to show up in my library. So here's just, this is like a bonus. This is what I do to do that. I pull up my assignment. I take a screenshot of the cover so that I have it. I also need to grab the link for this page so that it goes over. The easy way to grab this link is to grab it up here, but the problem is you don't want to grab all of this. You just want to grab what is in front of that question mark. I don't know why that particularly is picky that way, but it is. So I've copied my URL here and I took a screenshot. So now I want to go to my little classroom library page that I had with all my library books laid out. And I'm going to edit that. And the book was right here. So all I need to do is I need to add that screenshotted image into this editor. And I do that by going to, images over on the right-hand side. And I want to upload a new image. And I'm going to choose my file. And it should be on my desktop because it's a screenshot. And let's find it really fast. I take a lot of screenshots. There's like 9 million of them. There it is. And it's just a decorative image, so I'm not going to worry about adding any alternative text, but you could if you wanted to. And I'm going to say upload. And when I do that, it's going to pop it into this little box. There it is. It looks fabulous. And then the second thing I need to do is I need to link it. So I'm going to select the image so that it's kind of highlighted in blue here. And then I'm going to say link to URL. And I'm going to paste that link that I grabbed before and say insert link. And now don't forget to save. I do that all the time. I'll do something and forget to save it. So I'm going to save, and then I'm going to check it and make sure it works. So there's my slow-mo man image. And if I go click on this little guy, it will take me to my slow-mo man assignment that I made. One more bonus cool thing that I could do is those small group pages that you have in your Blend modules. You could go through there and you could select the books that you want for that particular week of small groups. So if you know you have 3 groups and they're working on these 3 books, you could just make a little library page there so that they don't have to go find the book. So you could even label it like a group A, group B, group C, whatever you need to do, or even put little directions underneath if there was something particular they were working on. And again, to do that, you would just go to edit and follow the same process I did before. You would, add a table, you put titles in the table, put the little picture, and then link the picture. And so that is that. I hope that helps you out, and I hope you enjoy using the new HMH deep linking tool. So have a great day.